the film that has a 0%, well, a 1% chance of working. The lowest percent chance in the entirety of the world. Let's see. Oh man, I wonder if I can load it. It's gonna be really difficult to load. Why am I not getting it? There we go. It's gonna be a difficult one to load. This is a struggle. Oh man, that is not a good sign. That film is just all... Look at it. I could see like colors in the... Can you see the discoloration there? That was like... I don't know, that is ancient. Sorry, focus. Okay. I never know how to begin it, got that. Alright, yo guys, welcome back to Naked Exposure. So, we have an exciting one here. I picked up some of this stuff. Some goddamn 1600... It's not all focusing. There we go. Some Fuji 1600 ISO Provia Fuji Chrome slide film. Now, this stuff is a bit of a gamble, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea when this stuff expired, because it's definitely expired. This stuff was made, the last time it was made I think was in the 90s. I have no idea how it was stored. I have no idea if it's, like how long it's expired. And I have no idea if it's even gonna be working condition, you know. It could have been stored in a cupboard for 25 years or something, so I have no idea. I'm taking a risk on this one, but I feel like it's going to pay off. It's actually a 400 ISO slide film, but it's made to be pushed, so I'm going to shoot it at 1600 ISO, so a 2-stop push, and we're going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to wait a little while to shoot it because I want to get a starry night. But yeah, look, it can be pushed up to 3200 ISO. Who is shooting 3200 ISO? Oh, that is tempting, but I just know that that's too risky. Like 1600 ISO in my eyes is already like completely off the walls crazy with slide film. So yeah, 1600 ISO it is. This stuff better work. I'm gonna chuck it in the fridge now, and we're just gonna fast forward to when this is all gonna go down. Whoa, I'm surprised the camera's picking this up right now.
Well, my phone can.
Look at this! What the hell? The camera is
There you go, look at that. 250 ISO. f2.8.
Jesus. We only just finished there, that picture, bloody hell. But yeah, you can see me and Grant out right now. He's on a Sony a7 III. But look at that, look at that! What?
And that's the
Jesus. Pitch fucking black. And it just... That's so cool. So yeah, I've got, as you can see, me demonstrating absolutely nothing here, and the wind hounding. I'm shooting at 30-second exposure, 2.8, and it's 1600 ISO slide film, so I'm hoping that's enough to capture that. 2.8 30 seconds is enough, isn't it? What did you shoot?
I shot 250 ISO, 2.8, 30 seconds.
Oh, right. Okay. Ah, fuck it, it's just...
It's gonna get really bad in a minute.
Is it?
Yes.
I did all my shots between a 30 seconds to 10 seconds, 2.8, so who knows if anything's come out at all.
I wanna fuck with shawty all damn night. I took 8 breakfasts to get this high. I was on the road when you called me. Baby, tell me, did you fucking me the long way? And I wanna know if you're with me. That your love is like a nightmare on down the street. I just made 2 racks on Snapchat in the last week. Soon as I get rich, I'll disappear, you'll never see me. I just popped the perks and roll with 9 Mitchell. Catch me if you need me, spending racks on Gucci. Baby, I would die if you tell me that you love me. Ripping out the purse and my cash, do you trust me? I just wanna smoke and count my cash while you fuck me. And I think I really do the dash if they catch me. Pouring lean in my Yeti cup, I sip it like some coffee. Gold around my neck, you can't no nigga take it off me. Smoking on the loud and you know it's got no seeds. I can't go nowhere without taking some Febreze. I asked you to come with me and you answer with please. And before I could ask you, you got down on your knees. Baby, we can't hotbox, cause we're in the drop top doing.
That'll be cool. Whoa, what the hell? What? I never saw that. How did they? We built this fence like a few months ago. We chopped down that tree and the mushrooms are growing out of it. That's absolutely bonkers. How fun is it to shoot? It's pretty fun. Where's the light? Ah, look at that, that looks scenic as hell. So far with this Provia 1600, it's been not very successful. I chucked it in the wrong camera. With this lens, this APS-C crop sensor lens, I can only shoot between the apertures of 1.6 and 5.6. But because the film is 1600 speed and it's direct light, as you can see, it's very strong light, I'm constantly hitting the max shutter speed. So I'm at 4,000th of a second, 5.6, and that's when vignetting starts getting heavy. So all the edges are going to be vignetted to hell. I'm stuck at basically shooting one aperture, one shutter speed, and also. Yeah, I have no idea if this film works. I now just have a feeling that it straight up doesn't work. It's been mad unsuccessful. I've just been shooting every other camera I have, like the Olympus SP and stuff, instead of this. There's some nice landscapes right now, but I just realized that this is going to be having heavy vignetted corners, like heavy, not just slight vignette, like a full, strong, solid vignette. I'm editing right now and I realize that vignetting was the least of my problems. Obviously, as you can see, this green tinge, the images are so faint. They are incredibly faint. If you have a look at the actual positives in hand, you can see them, but it's so faint. It's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting images to come out at all. That's kind of why I was fucking about, to be honest. I was just pissing about, shooting random stuff, but images turned out, they're fun, is what I can say. They're pretty fun. But yeah, like these pictures that I'm showing now in the last few pictures were taken during full bright sunlight, and you can barely see them. It's just green. It's kind of cool. I like the aesthetic of it, but you know, that's all I could ask for, really. I'm kind of happy with it. It's fun. But yeah, now I've got to go back to editing it. I just thought I'd point that out. I'm worried about vignette, and that was literally the least of my fucking problems. Goddamn. Let's see. But yeah, I'm gonna finish the roll today. I'm on shot 26. I'm gonna finish it today, send it off, and see what the results are. Do you think this will have worked, Grant, the slide film?
Probably not.
2-stop push, 20 years expired, 1600 ISO. It seems unlikely. Whoa. Okay, yeah, so I thought I would just end the video here, recording here. I don't know, I like the lighting just now here. It's more interesting. I always film in my room at my desk, and I was like, you know what? I'll just come into my parents' room and just film sitting here, because why not? I'm going to turn that screen away because it's distracting. It was fun shooting such a crazy, different and weird slide film. Like, slide film nowadays, you know, you can only buy it in variants of a 50 ISO or 100 ISO, and that's it. You're stuck with those two variations of ISO, and both of them are incredibly low, you know. When you're in this sort of, you know, you're in the fall right now, you're in winter, you cannot shoot 100 ISO indoors. You're gonna be shooting at like a 15th of a second wide open, like 1.8 wherever. So being able to shoot a 1600 ISO slide film is crazy. And yes, of course, it looks awful, this film, because it's so expired. It's probably so the amount of heat that got to it, the heat fluctuations fucked it up. It's slide film, you know, it's incredibly sensitive to expiry and to heat and stuff. Slide film needs to be kept proper. This stuff was like the definition of everything that could go wrong with slide film. But it makes me think, you know, especially Kodak, there's rumors going around now that 2021 Kodak is releasing 2 new film stocks this year. So my hopes and dreams is that it would be a 400 ISO slide film. I really hope we can get a high-speed slide film. If we could bring that back to the market, because we know Fuji's not going to do that. Fuji's never going to bring high-speed slide film back. They're just out of the film game, to be honest. If Kodak can bring it back and do a better job than Ektachrome, because that is a horribly cold film that I really don't like. If they bring a 400 ISO slide film, that would make my day, because that means we could do the thing, you know, like a 2-stop push, shoot 1600 ISO slide film. That's the dream, you know. I love slide. It's definitely one of the best ways to shoot film possible. It's incredible viewing the slides and like sharing it with my family. I think that's the best way to share film photos with my family. You know, when you show them just a regular print or a scan of a negative, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but when you have a slide and you can just show them exactly what it looks like, it adds another layer that love. So experiencing this and seeing what kind of lighting situations you could shoot high-speed slide film is fun, and yeah, I hope Kodak just does it this year. Do me a solid, Kodak. It could never be Kodachrome because it's too expensive to do, too many chemicals, it's so bad for the environment. Kodachrome will never come back, so please do not be a crap film stock. Please be a high-speed slide film and you'll make my day, you'll make my life, you'll make my existence. But yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Have you ever had any experience with this film before? Because before this I'd never even knew it existed. Is anyone shot at 3200 ISO? I would love to see the results from that. And yeah, stick around for the next video. 2021 is now here. I filmed that a while ago, that video. You know, I shot that slide film in October, the end of October last year in 2020, but I just got around to doing it now because I thought, you know, the images came out terrible and I was like, I'm never going to use them, they're awful, why would I'm never going to make a video. But then I was like, you know what, it's kind of fun and experimental. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Please subscribe. I'm at over 500 subscribers now. Super cool. And yeah, let's just keep going. How am I gonna, I usually hit the camera like that, but I don't want to do that. Let's just go like boom.
And quality Sprite. I didn't think my life would get this nice. I wanna fuck with shawty all damn night. I took 8.5s to get this home. I was on the road when you called me. Baby, tell me, did you fuck with me the long way? And I wanna know if you're with me. Baby, love is like a nightmare on down the street. I just made 2 racks on Snapchat in the last week. As soon as I get rich, I'll disappear, you'll never see me. I just popped the perks and roll a wood, not catch me at the Neiman, spending racks on Gucci. Baby, I would die if you tell me that you love me. Ripping out the purse and my cash, do you trust me? I just wanna smoke and count my cash while you fuck me. And I think I really do the dash if they catch me.
Pouring lean in my Yeti cup, I sip it like some coffee. Gold around my neck, you can't no nigga take it off me. Smoking on the loud and you know it's got no seeds. I can't go nowhere without taking some Febreze. I asked you to come with me and you answer with please. And before I could ask you, you got down on your knees. Baby, we can't hotbox, cause we're in the drop top. Doing past 180, how about major fucking hard drop. Sipping on that walk hard.